She sat alone at the small cafe table, her hands resting stiffly on the wheelchair's armrests, eyes fixed on the door. The chair beside her remained empty. Her coffee had gone cold, but she didn't touch it. This was supposed to be her first date in 3 years. The waiter had already come twice, politely asking if someone was joining her. Each time she forced a smile and said yes. Inside, her chest felt heavy. She had dressed carefully, chosen a soft blue scarf, and practiced confidence in the mirror before leaving home. 20 minutes passed, then 30. Her phone buzzed once, just a message notification from an app, not from him. She didn't need to open it to know. She had been here before. People were brave behind screens, but reality made them disappear. She shifted slightly in her chair, feeling the familiar ache in her legs that never responded. The accident had taken more than her ability to walk. It had taken people's patience, their promises, their courage to stay. Dating after paralysis was a quiet battlefield. Around her, couples laughed, friends shared desserts, life moved easily. She tried to keep her expression neutral, but a tear slipped despite her effort. She quickly wiped it away, hoping no one noticed. Being pitied felt worse than being abandoned. That was when a small voice broke the silence. "Daddy, why is that lady crying?" The woman looked up, startled. A little girl stood nearby, holding a man's hand, her eyes full of innocent concern. The man immediately knelt to his daughter's level. "Sweetheart, sometimes people feel sad, just like you do," he whispered gently. Then he looked up, clearly embarrassed. "I'm really sorry," he said softly to the woman. "Kids notice everything." The woman managed a small smile. "It's okay," she replied. "She's honest." The little girl tugged her father's hand. "Can we help her?" she asked. The man hesitated, then looked back at the woman. "May we sit for a moment?" She nodded before she could overthink it. He pulled out a chair for himself and guided his daughter onto it. The girl immediately smiled at her. "I'm Lily," she said proudly. "I like your scarf. It's pretty." "Thank you," the woman said, warmth spreading unexpectedly. "I'm Emma." The man introduced himself as Daniel, explaining they were waiting for a takeaway order. "But if we're intruding, we can move," he added quickly. "You're not," Emma said honestly. For the first time that evening, the cafe didn't feel so loud or lonely. Lily asked simple questions about the wheelchair, about the drink, about whether Emma liked cartoons. Emma answered without defensiveness. She was used to adults avoiding the topic, whispering. Lily just listened. "That's okay," Lily said seriously. "Everyone's different. My daddy says different isn't bad." Daniel blinked, surprised, then smiled with quiet pride. "She teaches me more than I teach her," he said. Emma laughed softly, a sound she hadn't made in days. The tension in her shoulders eased. After a moment, Daniel gently asked, "Were you waiting for someone?" Emma hesitated, then nodded. "I was," she said simply. "I guess he changed his mind." She expected awkwardness, but Daniel only nodded. "That's on him," he said calmly, "not you." The words landed gently but firmly. No excuses, no pity, just truth. Emma felt something shift inside her like a knot loosening. Their conversation flowed easily, about books, favorite cafes, how hard parenting alone could be. Daniel mentioned his wife had passed away 2 years earlier. "It's just Lily and me now," he said, his voice steady but eyes honest. Emma shared her story too, about the accident, the recovery, the friends who faded away. Daniel listened fully, not interrupting, not rushing. When she finished, he didn't look uncomfortable. He just said, "That must have taken incredible strength." When the waiter returned with Daniel's order, Lily frowned. "Do we have to go?" she asked. Daniel looked at Emma, uncertain. Emma surprised herself by saying, "You can stay a little longer if you want." They ordered dessert to share. Lily insisted Emma take the first bite. The cafe lights felt warmer now, softer. People still passed by, but Emma no longer felt invisible. Before leaving, Daniel stood and cleared his throat. "I don't want this to sound strange," he said, "but would you like to meet again, not as a rescue or charity? Just coffee, conversation." Emma looked at him, really looked. A tired but kind man, a child who saw without judgment. She smiled, genuine and unafraid. "I'd like that," she said. As they left, Emma watched them go, her heart full in a way she hadn't expected. Her first date had never arrived, but somehow something far better had found her instead.